listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On Radio Stream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is the 18th of November, 2019, show number 154. Welcome, everybody. Glad you could start your week off with a little Goof On. We are rolling into the 700 Club as we speak. We were there. I've got proof. And you know what YouTube did? Took one down, passed it around. Back down to $6.99. I've got proof. See? Look at that. That's what it looks like when you hit 700,000. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm happy that we're at 699,000 at the beginning of the show. Amazing. I was just looking at somebody's comment on Twitter, and they said, went to bed last night with 238 subscribers. Woke up this morning with 180. That's a big dip. Matter of fact, I don't think that person's telling the truth. I don't know. It was a witch. She was a witch. You know, witches lie. They always do. Little hooas. I'm sorry if you're a witch. Way is up. Welcome, God of Thunder, Pat Walker, Texas Ranger, Will McBride of Frankenstein, B. Baker's Dozen, Fritzy, 3739 Hut, Coraline in the TV set, God of Thunder, Nathan's Hot Dogs, Pat Walker, Texas Ranger, and all those who are not on the page that have scrolled way beyond. Welcome to the YouTube sensation Goof On Radio stream. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like and the bell. You got to subscribe, you got to like, and you got to bell. The bell, the like, the subscribe, the subscribe, the subscribe. If you want to donate to the cause, donate at goofon.org. Join the website at goofon.net. You'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. There's no .com. That should be easy. Goofon.org is the very first website. Very good. Lots of old radio shows on there. You could even go to Shoutcast and find Goof on Radio Network. You didn't know that. You can listen to Goof on all day long. Random shows just pop up. And thanks to Vic in the other side of the world in Germany. We're going to... I have no choice because I bought a 4-pack. Nos. Rich. Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. Nice to be back on the show. Shut up. Just tell them what the drink is. Hey, it's been a while. Microphone hug. Nos. It's a drink of all the people in Mexico. I don't know if I want it. Hey, the water's good now. Nobody urinates in it. All right. Ooh, that was a weird one. Hello, teeth. Look out, gums. Here it comes. Stomach, no. How does that go? Hello, teeth. Hello, gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes. Oh, I'm going to burn it all up anyway. I'm going to die. Yeah. God, that burns good. If my eyes turn red, it's from that. Shh, God, we'd like to welcome everybody listening on the other side of the world. You guys get the topside cam at Gush all over your TV. That's the topside cam. It's a brand new edition at Gush. Oh, wrong one. You knew you were going to do that. Now you get the best of both worlds. You want to see a trick? And then we get into the show. Look, I'm at 2 places. Stupid. All right. Let's get serious here. Because the title of the show, I know it might be confusing, so let's just go over that real quick. I'm funny how? I'm here to amuse you. Am I? Are you entertained? Is this not what you want? What do you want me to do? You want me to get a guest? All right. Get to the fake Choppah. Get there now. That's for, third phase of moon. Crap circles. We're going to talk about them. Follow the dummy. Usually it's what? Follow the money. So we're going to follow a dummy. Jaime, just say no. The guy can't say no to any. I mean, this guy will take any and do whatever. You get it. Why do I? That's the show. Have a good night. See you Wednesday. Really, there's nothing for me to talk about. I've got nothing. Before the show, I was called by 6 people. And we were talking, and I just felt like if I don't hang up and get things situated, I'm not going to have any show. And that's where we're at. So while I'm talking to you, I'm still setting it up. I knew if I didn't pick up the phone, I would have been hated forever. You gotta interact. You gotta interact with people. That's what they tell me. It's okay. It was fun. But I felt like I was getting a little bit out of control. I had to go and just get this done. So as I'm talking to you, I'm literally getting the show set up a little bit. Actually, no, I don't. I got it ready. So let's talk about something here. This was a fantastic sighting in 1986. One of my favorite of all time. Is anybody familiar with the Japanese Airlines JAL 1628? One of the best documented sightings from an airplane ever. November 17th, 1986. It's amazing. I mean, there's a video somewhere. You could watch this. But you have the pilot who went public. Here, I'll tell you. Hold on. After 17 years after being told the documents relating to this event were destroyed, John Greenwald Jr. found them from the Black Vault. That's what it says. Japan Airlines Flight 1628 was a UFO incident that occurred on November 17, 1986, involving a Japanese Boeing 747-200F. Do the little me and the big TV. Yeah, you got it. That's better. I don't know how to get rid of that. It's a glitch in the Matrix, that meet new enemy, Chase Klitschko. Anyway, the aircraft was en route from Paris to Narita International Airport near Tokyo with a cargo of Beaujolais wine. On the Reykjavik to Anchorage section of the flight at 1711 over eastern Alaska, the crew first witnessed two unidentified objects to their left. These abruptly rose from below and closed in to escort their aircraft. They looked like acorns. Each had two rectangular arrays of what appear to be glowing nozzles or thrusters through their bodies, remained obscured by They each had two rectangular arrays of what appeared to be glowing nozzles or thrusters, though their bodies remained obscured by darkness. When closest, the aircraft's cabin was lit up, and the captain said he could feel the heat on his face. These two craft departed before a third, much larger, disc-shaped object started trailing them. Anchorage Air Traffic Control obliged and requested an oncoming United Airlines flight to confirm the unidentified object, the traffic. But when it and a military craft sighted JAL 1628 at about 1751, that's about 5:50, no other craft could be distinguished. The sighting lasted 50 minutes. Can you, John Greenwald did a little bit of his investigating, from the Black Vault. He gets all of the documents publicized. What is that? A FOIA requested. FOIA. He says, I first, a Freedom of Information Act. I first filed a FOIA request for documents from the FAA back in 2001. Throughout the processing, they determined that I was a commercial requester, and they were going to charge me excessive fees for the search and duplication of responsive records, which totaled a little more than 100 pages. This was one of hundreds of examples of gameplay by our U.S. government and military agencies while processing my FOIA requests. When you file, you fit into one of three fee categories. The basic definition of categories is commercial, non-commercial, or all other. What you pay for the request and records is dependent on which category you fit into. Commercial is the most expensive, wherein you pay for everything: search, document review, duplication. Their search fees can range from $45 to $85 an hour. So if they want to send you a large bill, they certainly can. After a telephone conversation with John Mahoney, or Gene, on June 5, 2001, I was told I could withdraw my request and the documents would be sent to me free of charge. Although I do not have record of it since it was sent on a crashed computer which lost all of its data, I know I sent an email withdrawing my request in hopes to receive the package. The package never came, he said. Unfortunately, I received a letter in the mail that stated, on June 5, 2001, I contacted you by telephone and discussed the fees for search, review, and duplication of documents pertaining to your May 9, 2001 request for UFO sightings in or around Alaska between 1981 and 1988. We have determined that you would be considered a commercial requester and would be charged for all search, review, and duplication of the records. That's bullshit. They're trying to really screw us over anytime we want to get some really good evidence. Hey, John can do it. Isn't he a trust fund baby? That's what I heard. I advised you that approximately 107 pages of the documents could be made available to you outside of the FOIA without fees. These documents do not include radar tracking data and simulated radar data for JL 1628. It was agreed that you would withdraw your request, either fax 907-271-2000 or email john.mahoney@faa.gov, and I would forward the 107 pages to you on receipt of your withdrawal. As of this date, I have not received your withdrawal. I have not heard from you by July 12, 2001. We will consider your request canceled. In addition, all documents pertaining to this UFO sighting will be destroyed in 30 days from the date of this letter. Why? Oh, is it copies? Due to irrelevant circumstances, I did not read this letter until 30 days deadline has come and gone, John says. Of course, I feared the worst, that the documents were destroyed. They were, each page according to them. In a later request in 2009, when I attempted to rekindle the search for records, I was told again that the records were destroyed. I have told this story many times, as this is really unfortunate state of events that resulted in the loss of valuable history. Thanks, John. Thanks. If it wasn't for you, they would have never been destroyed. Oh, you need a fresh one for this. How dare they do that to you? That's bullcrap. John, that's sad. Fast forward more than 17 years after my initial request, I believe I found the records. I discovered them in Record Group 237, records of the Federal Aviation Administration 1922 through 2008, holding National Archives identification number 733667 and local identifier number 1203. I found more than 1,500 pages regarding JAL 1628 UFO encounter. I believe, but this is only a guess as of the writing of this article, that the FAA must have transferred a copy to the National Archives, but either did not keep a record of the transfer, which they should have, or they attempted to mislead me that the records had been destroyed when in fact they were not. Plus, this is more than 1,400 pages than the FAA's original estimate, and more than 1,200 pages arrived by NICAP's original JAL 1628 files. I believe, John goes on, based on the folder they were discovered in, the time frame of the documents and the contents within, the below contain the records I sought in 2001, but was told they were destroyed. In a bizarre twist to this story, I offer you the complete set of 1,569 pages, titled by their official file designation headers. Anyway, I think I read a little bit too much. I'm a little bit hot, a little bit warm. Here, let me give you the links. Because I know you guys, some of you guys really like this crap. You like reading it's all here. I don't have time for that. Here, where's the show? What happened? Everything's gone? Oh, here it is. This is an amazing sighting. Have you guys ever seen this before? It is truly one of the best UFO sightings that I've ever seen. You know, how they do it, the CGI and all that. But it was run by the people who were the witnesses of this. And the one disc-shaped object, what happened? The one disc-shaped object did look like an acorn, and it was ridiculously huge. Like, we're talking the size of Earth compared to Jupiter huge. That's what this plane looked like compared to the object. It was enormous. And 50 minutes is a long time. I would love, God, why can't that just happen? You know, certain people don't deserve that. Do I deserve? I think I deserve it. I should have a sighting like that. It'll never happen. So you can't sit back and just haphazardly say this stuff isn't real. This is real. We know UFOs are real. And it's very frustrating that we all know they're real. Just show us something. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to see anymore. I don't even know. It's just annoying. The whole world's annoying right now. I need a drink. I don't care. Tonight's show, I don't blame you if you don't want to stay. I'm not in the best of moods. I don't know why. I know I woke up that way. And I can't get away from it. Look, all these people here, 270. Yeah. Yes, still have the Ouija board. Right here. I punched the hell out of it on Friday. I punched it. Pat said, you got to put that away. I punched it. I don't care. I'm not scared of it. It's just a piece of cardboard. There it is, see? Right next to the nose. Luigi. It's Luigi. Get it? See what I did there? Forget it. All right. Let me pull up this other stories now. No, not that one. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of this. UFO Jesus. What is going on with him, by the way? The guy's wired. He's just weird. He's wired different. You know what I mean? He's like one of those guys, like, just, you're friends with them maybe, but you don't admit it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not that way, though. I just won't be friends. He's a little different. He's a little out there. What is this? I don't know what happened. Here it is. All right. Hold on. So there's a tweet from David Wilcock. This is the dummy. Follow the dummy. All right. You guys know about David Wilcock and Corey No Good. These are the guys that talk about the fake secret space program where they were, and Basaggio. Who gives a shit if I said his name wrong? Forget him. But David Wilcock is just talking out of his ass again. Kaboom, he says. Brand new 6,500 word article on imminent declassified disclosure and world-changing events. Anti-gravity and free energy patents have already been declassified in preparation of amazing events to come. Bullshit. Come on, man. How many times are we going to hear this? You want me to... Seriously, this is from September. I don't even know how I missed this. Seriously, this is annoying. I don't even want to talk. Frickin' burn it up. On September 16th this year, the U.S. military formally acknowledged that UFOs exist. On one level, this is the moment we've been working toward since I began posting disclosure articles since '96. David Wilcock goes on. It has been very surprising to see how little our society has changed since we got the formal acknowledgement. We've all been waiting for it in the UFO community. Have we? Have we? What? Is he talking about disclosure or... Do you see why I don't like the guy? And Corey Good. Do you see why? He's admitting that disclosure's on the way. No government said that. Nobody made that as an announcement. That's not going to happen. Then he goes on. Disclosure is only one of a constellation of very exciting events showing us we are heading into civilization-defining changes in our very near future. These are the very changes we have been working to produce for over 20 years now. Anti-gravity, free energy, and a world free from genocidal cults wishing to destroy almost all life on Earth. Oh, that's right. He's part of that Gaia movement. Hala, 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 hala. Shamala, hamala, hamala, hamala. No, that's not the right one. Ooh, ooga, ooga, ooga. Is it that one? Is it that one? No, it's hala, hala, hala. Shawalalo, there it is. That's the astral people, right? All the shamans and shit. Eh, lulu, la la mele wale mele wale o ya 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 mole wale o. Keko yamahane heyo kana mane heyo kana mane heyo kana mane. Is that the shit he's doing? That's what David Wilcock's talking about. We're all gonna be safe. There's not gonna be any more genocidal cults wishing to destroy almost all life on Earth. What a dumb thing to say. You're never going to get rid of genocidal maniacs, you dumb hoe. So he goes on. No, all right. Salvatore Caesar Paez generated exciting controversy on June 28th when the media discovered he had filed a patent for an anti-gravity flying triangle craft on behalf of the Navy. The pictures in the patent look exactly like witnesses' descriptions of the TR-3B flying black triangle that we all know and love. He actually said that. We all know and love. On August 2nd, we discovered that this anti-gravity hybrid air underwater craft, which they acronym it HAUC, is already an operable, fully functioning device. Has anybody seen it? Have anybody? Ma! She went to bingo. According to U.S. Naval Aviation Enterprise. I thought you went to bingo. Oh, no. Oh, that's weird. According to U.S. Naval Aviation Enterprises, Chief Technology Officer Dr. James Sheehy and others. So then, where is it, guys? Just 6 weeks later, on September 16th, the Navy admitted that some type of UFOs are regularly operating in our airspace. We'll discuss. The UFOs being discussed could very well be some version of the Hawks, their little triangle thing they were talking about. The Navy disclosed patents for just 6 weeks earlier. Come on, man. So maybe the Tic Tac. Oh, no, that was just recently, right? They're just talking about this now, right? Yeah. This device can generate massive power, up to a terawatt, which is 1 trillion watts, for as little as 1,000 watts of input power. I always said that to my girlfriends. It may feel like a little bit of input, but it's a lot. The new reactor can be as small as a foot across. By comparison, the U.S.'s largest nuclear power plant, Palo Verde in Arizona, only generates 4 gigawatts. A terawatt is 1,000 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts! Marty!
Hey, Doc. The story was broken exclusively by The Drive, an online publication tracking military matters as of October 9th. Very strangely, the free energy device was patented by the same scientist who filed the TR-3B anti-gravity patent, Salvatore Paez. The obvious implications is that you could drop Paez's free energy device into this Hawk anti-gravity ship and away you go. This exotic new free energy system is made possible by a room temperature superconducting piezoelectric film made of lead zirconite titrinate, which Salvatore Paya has also patented and was published on February 21st, 2019. No less than a month after we found out free energy is coming, the enigmatic and controversial Q posts resumed on November 2nd, 2019, thank God. We had briefings revealing that Q's internal communications had been compromised, and elaborate walkarounds were required to regain proper security. We have since discovered that the new 8kun website is hosted of what the hell am I talking? What am I talking about? I don't even know what language this is anymore. I got a QA, a DOD, a Hawk. I mean, just speak English. D-class. Anyway, all I saw is that stupid Will Cock is saying that disclosure's on the way and then anti-gravity and we're going to save the world. Yahoo. Oh my God, I got dizzy. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Not now. God, I'd only be so lucky to have it on the show. I swear my uterus hurts. All right, so let's see what else we got. Got a lot of mo. Got a lot of mo. Oh. Hold on. Oh, wait, do I want to do this now? What time is it? Oh, my God, it's only 8:30. Oh, my God. Alien abduction experiences involve a fully immersive scenario in which individuals experience a home invasion by monstrous creatures, terrifying paralysis, and violent abduction. They witness mind-bending effects such as levitation, psychokinesis, telepathy, and teleportation. This comes from Bruce Fenton. Now, the reason I chose this article to talk about, because I don't want anybody, and I want to go over abduction a little bit. Abduction's pretty serious. And I know a lot of people out there are thinking, Rich, you don't believe in it. No, I do. I just have a hard time believing it, but I do. The only reason I do believe it, it's because so many people have experienced it. And I've said this before, okay? I'm not perfect, but I've said it before. Unless I have the experience, I'm going to, with abductions and crop circles, those are really the only two things that there isn't a lot of evidence, but there's evidence. They can't take a piece. They can't take a weapon with them. They can't scratch an alien and get it under their nails. You know, they can't do anything like that. It's hard to get proof. Crop circles, yeah, there's proof. You're looking at the circle, and then there's also the expulsion waves that come out from the center of the crop circle outward. Okay? Those are the radio waves, right? Radiology? It's radioactivity? It's a sound wave, I think. It's a radioactive sound pulse, some sort of emission that can form the crop circle immediately. Anyway, that's another thing. But abductions, I think they're real. Now, I've had two very extreme, intense dreams. I'm calling them dreams because, yes, I woke up. And no, I didn't go back to sleep after it happened. But I didn't get enough. I got, I'll be in your head before you wake up, whispered into my ear. Didn't see the person. It sounded like me doing it.
I'll be in your head before you wake up.
That's exactly what it sounded like. And I think that was me visiting me in bed doing something. And the other one is where, honestly, guys, I'm gonna break the bad news to you. I don't think I've done it. I've talked about this. The only reason I'm talking about it now because I want to just prove to you how the mind works, and I have the perfect way to do it. And usually I don't have the alien next to me. It's usually behind me, and I have to get up, but it's right here. I'm going to show you the alien, and I want you to take a look at it very carefully. Come on. In its left hand, that is its laser pistol. Would you agree? It's got big eyes. It's got a nice belt that I'm sure the belt would light up if it was real. And I'm sure the gun is very powerful. And it's got a big head. As you can see, it's same size as mine. Now, with this being said, the experience I had, I will tell you very quickly. I've told the story about 3-4 times. Sleeping in my bed. I wake up to pain in my left ear. I open up my eyes from the pain, and I'm laying on my side, facing my wife and my dog. I open up my eyes, and this all happens like super fast. Just imagine it's over. And I see a blue light reflecting off of like where I'm at. Because out of the corner of my eye and in my ear, I hear this super high pitched noise. That's what was hurting my ear. And I look and I see the wall and the headboard of the bed were lit up in this bluish beam. The light reflecting off of me. And I turned around to look, and it was like in slow motion, and I see the beam zip back into the left hand of an alien. Funny how the mind works. Here it is. This is it. What do you think happened to me? Do you think the aliens did that on purpose? Do you think I was just having a dream? And I woke up, I turned around, saw the alien, saw the light go into his hand. I didn't stare at it for that long because I wanted to see if my wife was watching, sound asleep. So I go like this. And when I turned around, it was already gone. So I'm sleeping, I go like this. I go there, and there, and it was gone that quick. But it's amazing how the mind works. Big-headed alien with a gun in its left hand. How would that hold up in court? Now, that is my experience, and I can't explain a few nights later why I had "I'll be in your head before you wake up." To me, that's like the trippiest thing you could tell somebody. Hey, I'll be in your frickin' head before you wake up. How do you like them apples? What do you mean? What do you mean? Think about it all the time. And there's, I can't tell you, countless times where I'll just be sitting, not doing anything, not doing, standing up, sitting down, just sitting there, and all of a sudden, this high-pitched noise, it's in my ear. Sometimes when I'm doing a show, I'll take off the headset. It's still going, I can still hear it. It's not in the headset. So, abductions cannot be dismissed with millions of people having the same experience. There's no way. No way. Yeah, there's been stains on dresses and, people waking up with the wrong pajamas on. Like couples are being abducted. She's wearing his pants. He's wearing hers. Stuff like that. I don't know. More hearsay than truth say. There was a woman who was abducted regularly and woke up to these huge leaves inside of her bed. Like on the bed, inside of it, whatever. She remembers grabbing the leaves of the trees at the very top of the tree. And those sized leaves were only at the top of this tree. You probably know that story. Could it have been a dream? Yeah, maybe. Could it have been abduction? Yeah, maybe. Does anybody here believe Whitley Strieber? Maybe. He's a writer, though. So, got a good imagination. So do I. I don't know, guys. So, if you think alien abductions are happening, good for you. I don't know what I was going to say. I think what I wanted to say is if you don't think they're happening, either you haven't had an experience or you haven't done the research. Why can't it be happening? Why? More often than not, you would have to agree that people aren't reporting them than they are reporting them. That's scary. I would have to say, if there was 2 million abductions over the last 50 years, there's probably 10 million. Other people just chalk it up to a dream or didn't remember. I think it's a very high number. I think worldwide, there's probably been 1 out of every 10 people have been abducted. That's what I feel. Yeah, that's about 6 billion people, right? Isn't it? Or, I'm sorry, I meant to say, what did I say? I meant to say 8 out of 10 people have been abducted. No, that's not what I meant. What did I mean? All right. I would have to say 40% of the people on the planet have been abducted. Imagine 40%. You got almost 8 billion people. Half of that's 4. So you got 3.3 billion people that may have been abducted. And only a few million people remember it. And nobody else talks about it. The weird thing about it is they're pretty similar. Sometimes people get abducted and they see what looks like a military guy watching from afar. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's always the way they now I don't know, I think they drug us up, and I do think that they probably give us false memories. And I think the reason we don't see their lips move or their eyes blinking is because they're wearing a mask. And I believe Pat, who had the experiences, and I know other people who've had them, have all said the same thing. I think they're wearing a mask. And of course, Whitley Strieber, you know, he had floated. Well, was it Travis Walton? Travis Walton floated into that. I don't know if that was made for TV, but he said it himself when I talked to him. They wore bodysuit. They wore suits that were perfectly fit. Some did, some didn't. There were tall grays and small grays. Isn't that weird? I wonder if you're a gray, you just keep getting taller until you're dead. Like you don't stop getting taller. It's like if you're 1 year old, you're 1 foot tall. 2 years old, you know what I mean? Like they'd have to make those UFOs awfully big. You live 50 years, you're 50 feet tall. You know what that's got to do? No, that's not right. We all know that. I don't know, man. I don't think that they're coming from other galaxies. I think they're from our own galaxy. As a matter of fact, they're probably in our own solar. You know, John Lear, you know, the guy who's now touted as a nut, the guy who comes from the Learjet family. You know, John Lear, Bob Lazar. He says there's millions of people living on all the planets. Really? All of them? All of them? And some moons? First of all, you can't live on Jupiter unless somebody's building a pressure chamber or some sort of dome. It wouldn't make sense to live in Jupiter or Saturn or Uranus. I don't know, man. Not a lot of news on the moon lately. But alien abductions, I've wished for them. Wished. I may have had that experience, those 2 dreams. I think what it is, I think everybody's different. Sometimes they can't block all the memories out. Sometimes they can. Maybe some people are sensitive to whatever shit they put in our bodies to make us have false memories or no memories. I don't know. I would imagine that they would have the technology, they can figure that out. But hey, if it's made by aliens, it could be broken by aliens. Oh my God, we almost went... Hold on. Whoa. Everybody still there? You guys okay? Still see? Whoops, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. I just lost a lot of people. I don't know what's going on. Can you come in to goof on, please? What's going on? I don't know. It seems like the Sonic got done an abduction. What? The Sonic got done an abduction. I don't know what he's saying. Something about an abduction. Oh. An abduction? Yes! All right. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that. I think it's a very serious topic that goes unnoticed. But this guy, Bruce Fenton, said this. Now, I read you number 1. Monstrous creatures, they break inside your house, they're terrifying, they give you paralysis, it could be a violent abduction. Then he says number 2, and other effects normally considered impossible, destabilizing their understanding of reality and damaging their mental well-being. Those are side effects. They will usually then go through painful and frightening forced medical procedures before they're sexually assaulted or raped by creatures. The third one, see, a lot of people don't like talking about that, right? When you talk about it, this is why abductions suck. People talking about, oh, I got the anal probe, did they probe you? I mean, can you get any dumber talking about it like that? Seriously. I always thought that was annoying. Yeah. You know what? A joke here and there is fine. But when it doesn't stop, you got to be dealt with. Number 3, the victim may either experience being returned or simply awoken in bed. In some cases, cut marks or bleeding ears will enforce the perceived reality of the events. The immediate repercussions are often uncontrolled terror, extreme anxiety, or PTSD. I believe that, guys. That stuff sticks with you. All I had was a visionary and audible experience. I can't imagine going through this. No, I stopped wishing for it years ago. Usually, number 4, victims of home invasion, abduction, torture, sexual assault, and other such crimes would be reported by friends, family, and the wider community. Various therapies will be offered. However, alien abduction events, generally accompanied by disbelief and ridicule on a grand scale. So what does it say about a society if we happily label a person as potentially psychologically unwell, often a genuine sufferer of PTSD, and then openly laugh in their faces, even putting them up for public attack in the mass media? We think it unthinkable in any other cases to do that. You wouldn't do that with a drug addict or a rape victim. This is terrible, the way we treat people in the community. I mean, there's a lot of good, okay, but this does happen. And the last thing he says, while we can debate the cause of the alien abduction event, be it physical ET or a neurological condition, it's abhorrent and immoral to isolate and ridicule a person that went through a personally valid, highly traumatic experience. It is time to change the way society treats these people. Amen. Bruce Fenton, you're up for an award, and I don't know what it is yet. But I appreciate that. Yeah. I always said, I want the experience just to have it. I don't think I do. No, I tell you what, I'd be scared out of my freaking mind if I saw an alien. Believe me, you would too. You'd think, oh no, it's going to be great. I would just love it. No, you wouldn't. And I know why I changed my ways. You'll need something to change yours because it's not normal. No, you do not want to be abducted. Let me get rid of these things here. I have too many things open here. That's why we're having issues. Yeah, later on tonight, we are going to do the ad-libs. I didn't do it Friday, I don't think, so we'll make up for it tonight. All right. The next thing I want to get into. Let me pull something up here. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on a second. What was I talking about tonight? Jaime Maussan. All right. Oh, did you see this? So I'm making up a list. And this is going to be at the beginning of every show. Before the show starts, you'll see this. Ryan Sprague. I like to call him other names, but we're going to go with Lion Ryan. This guy makes coffee for a living. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But he lies about being an investigative journalist, which is awful to do. But people don't realize self-titling themselves as an investigative journalist, well, that's a heavy price tag to put on yourself, man. Do you know what it takes to be an investigative journalist? Anybody can be a journalist. But it takes a lot of schooling, a lot of learning on the job to be an investigative journalist. It's getting connections. It's keeping the connections. It's breaking stories that nobody else has. That's what an investigative journalist does. That's why George Knapp was phenomenal, because he was the only one who broke the story with Bob Lazar. That's why he's an investigative journalist. He vetted everything. He looked at all the evidence the best he could. If it wasn't for Bob Lazar, do you think George Knapp would be George Knapp? I don't either. It's amazing, this world we live in. Just amazing. Topside? Hey! For the people on the other side of the world, Topside Cam. Now back at Goof On Radio. Look, I can't stop bouncing my leg like a bouncing baby boy. What's wrong with me? Oh, it's the nose. Let me grab some more. I'm leaning on my alien. Ugh. Ow, I just banged it. There we go. Bastard. All right, let's take a little break. Shall we? What can I do for you? What is it? What do you want to tell me? Huh? All right, I'm going to pull something up. I don't know. Something silly. Hold on. No, let's go to YouTube. I haven't done any of the guys lately. Of course, it's getting old. But you know what? Let's take a look and see what's going on with third phase real quick. Anything new? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. Now, I was going to talk about this anyway. So what I'll do is I'll play this for a minute. Dave Scott of Spaced Out Radio mentioned to me that he was doing something for Jaime Maussan. I didn't know what it was. And to be frank, I don't know why he didn't tell me about it. It's like I tell everybody about my shit. Well, no more. No, I'm joking. I don't care. Well, I found out, I got an email today and said, I can't believe this. What is going on? Now Dave too? Dave's now... And this is very interesting, guys. I'm sorry, Dave. Putting you up on the chopping block. Here, just look. You'll see when I play it. Let me get it over there. I was a little stunned. Not very... I'm not going to get upset. Because Dave can do whatever he wants. So can I. But this scared me. A lot. And I want answers.
In this universe, does it make sense? A subculture narrative to our history states that we are not alone.
Absolutely frightening. This time, a collaborator, Gustavo Alemán, in Merida showed me this image in his cell phone, and I said, "Where did you get this?" And he said, "I got it from a friend."
Of course he did.
Who were the boys who did this incredible video? This happened around 2 o'clock in the morning. We don't know what it was, but this was amazing, and it happened to me, and he took my arm, and then he got afraid. He said that he didn't go to the place in more than 2 or 3 weeks because he was so afraid. There is no one proving that this is a hoax.
So you see, third phase of moon, right?
Welcome back to Third Phase Moon. Blake Cousins here. Welcome everybody from around the world. Our special guest today is Jaime Maussan, investigative journalist, in regards to videos that have been captured of mysterious creatures known as humanoids. That's the new subject of the documentary Beyond the Spectrum of Humanoids. The link is below, but right now I want to get this question to Jaime. How is it that these extraterrestrial creatures have not been captured by some kind of snare or pig trap?
Some friend called me back in 2007.
Oh, listen to this.
I believe it was May 2007 or the beginning of June. And
how can you not know the date and time? Oh, you'll see. But he should know. What I'm saying, he should know.
Told me that some friend of
because it's fake.
Him have captured an extraterrestrial. And I didn't believe it. You know? He showed me the picture, and I didn't know what to think.
I just
saw. Was this real?
Or is it
or not?
I didn't
Then
care.
these people came to see me, and they brought the creature to my office.
They brought the creature.
Exactly a month later that was captured and killed.
He won't even call it an alien.
When I saw the creature, I thought that was worth it to do an investigation. The creature was still trapped. It was.
Look at it! 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 Oh, he got it trapped. This is so dumb. Oh my God, I can't help it. Oh my God. Oh, I almost peed. That is awesome. Look. I'll play it. I can't.
Killed that way and was still with the trap in the hand. And I sent a reporter to investigate the case. He made many interviews. We found many witnesses who saw this creature alive, especially the owner of the ranch, the people who found the creature. All of them told me that the creature was alive for at least 20 to 36 hours after it was captured. They decided to kill it because the creature was almost escaping from the trap. And they were very afraid because it made many noises and it was very active. And they thought that was dangerous. And unfortunately, very unfortunately, they killed this creature in the worst possible way.
So let me ask you, why hasn't any hair sample or skin sample been recovered from these humanoids to do any kind of DNA test?
Great interview. Right at the fake person sitting there.
I sent the DNA to 5 different labs, and none of them got results.
Did you see how he lied? You want to do some body language on Jaime? Oh, this is great. Here, watch. First of all, my sweater is Rishi. My sweater is Rishi. All right, Jaime, we'll get you another sweater. We'll go to Bill. Hey, somebody go to Bill Cosby's closet. No, the other one.
DNA to 5 different labs.
See that? Did you see what he did? The licking the lips. Got to get that saliva. Got to make up some more fakery. Look at this. I'm concerned you're not going to leave me. Leave you? No. You're not going to believe me? Oh. DNA
to 5 different labs.
Watch.
And none of them got results because they said that the DNA was degraded because it was put in this acid. Then they couldn't get. Then I brought some scientists to make analysis of the skin and other details to see if this creature was real. We found that the skin of the
monkey
being was real. Because some people were already saying that this was a monkey has been skinned. The skin has been taken off the monkey. And some people had doubts. This was a TT monkey or so. Then we analyzed the skin.
What are the odds that Jaime Maussan, you know what I mean?
And especially
him and that itchy sweater.
At the beginning said, no, it's a fake. And then he came a week later and he said, no, it's not a fake.
So Jaime's guy that he has look at it, right? Analyze it. Jaime's guy first comes back and says, no, it's a fake. Then a week or two later, the guy comes back and says, no, it's real. Well, what do you think happened? First of all, he said no. Jaime talked to him and said, listen, motherfucker, I got a lot of money riding on this, bitch. You're going to do what I tell you to do. Hey, what's going on here? I don't care. We'll give you 50 grand. What? $50,000? All you have to do is say it's real. All I have to do is say it's real. Yes, I'll give you 25 now. And when you say it, you get the other 25. All right, where do I go? We'll call you. When? Hey, we'll call you. Don't hate me. I'm Jaime Maussan, bish. That's how it worked. Jaime's guy first said, no, it's a fake. Jaime says, hey, it's my reputation, huh? Next time, I'll give you 50 grand if you say it's a real. 2 weeks later, I made a mistake. Yeah, it's real. I didn't want to say it at first. But you know, things happen. Of course they do. That's Jaime Maussan. That's Jaime Maussan. There's so much more I could show you. He is Follow the Dummy. He is Jaime, just say no. Wait a minute. He is Get to the Fake Choppah. Is this the Jaime Maussan hour? What is going on over here? It all leads into Jaime. I'm funny how? The way you talk. The way I talk? Yes, it's funny. Like a clown? Yes. Like I'm here to amuse you? That's what you think I am. For you? Oh, no, wait. Hey, Rish. What's so funny about me? I don't know. It's just, the way he talks. What, like a clown? That's how I am? You see me as a clown? No. Like, I'm here for your amusement? No, you're not here for my amusement. Hey, Rish. What? That's right.
This is real. I found the cells that prove that this is the real skin.
Look,
this
he's
is not a
pounding his
monkey.
fists.
This is very unusual. I don't know what it is.
Tell us about your encounter, Jaime, in regards to the ET that you witnessed in La Hermosa, Mexico.
You know, fortunately, I went to investigate. I almost stepped on a...
Hey, right now I had to change out of the sweater into a sport coat because we're going to the bullfighting. I'm going to watch a decapitation. It's going to be a good time. All right, Jaime. Hey, Rish, you drinking the nose? Yes.
Serpent, by the way, because it's true, it's full of serpents. I almost died there. The temperatures are really, really high. There's no water around.
Hold on. He said he stepped on a serpent.
True, it's full of serpents. I almost died there. I almost stepped on a serpent,
See?
By the way, because it's true, it's full of serpents.
Oh, does he mean snake? Snake. Somebody look up serpent in Mexican.
I almost died there. The temperatures
Spanish,
are really,
whatever.
really high. There is no water around. It's a very difficult place. Believe me,
He talks like he really talks like that. You see, Rish, I close my eyes too to make up a lie. I got to follow a path in my mind.
A very rough terrain. And that night, when we were there with them, they called me 2 o'clock in the morning. This is May 27th, 1999, 2:05 in the morning, and they said, "What is that?" Then I saw a little creature, phosphorescent, very bright eyes, going around. It was small. And then they said, "There." And a second one was coming in the middle of the rocks. I took my cameras. I tried to record. I took some photographic equipment and took photographs.
Guess what?
Nothing came out.
Nothing happened.
Unfortunately for me.
Isn't that amazing?
When I saw them.
Isn't that amazing? The most amazing sighting Jaime's having. It's just amazing he couldn't get it on camera. Hey, the fucker wouldn't work. Hey, I thought you left. No, I spy on you. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm serious, man. So he sees a little creature running around, goes to grab the camera, and the whole time he's looking down. Have you noticed? You know what that means, don't you? He doesn't like that he has to lie. He's ashamed of the story. Now, I could also be thinking that he's ashamed because he couldn't get it on camera, but that's not Jaime Maussan. It takes a lot to make Jaime Maussan feel shameful. This is a guy who doesn't give a you know? This is the path that Linda Moulton, Howdy Doody, Fruity Tooty, going down. She's gone down it. $35,000 TTSA for piece of metal. Aluminum, what is it? Strontium, barium? No, that's chemtrails. Back to this. There's this, you got to see the next one.
The eyes were incredibly
phosphorus.
It was phosphorescent.
There you go.
Green, phosphorescent, fluorescent.
Why do people think that Jose is pointing at the alien? He's pointing at the animals in the cage that were getting excited because of the alien that's over here. And he's like, no, he tells his friend, look in the camera, they're in there. He point the camera, this, only when you brighten it up, you could have noticed it, right? Isn't that funny? You could not see it until we overexposed.
Green, phosphorescent, fluorescent. It's something that I cannot prove because I saw it. We were 6 people and all of us
Oh my God, does that not look like the fakest thing? Wait a minute. Pat, you have a little alien that looks like that. That little one. Same head. It looks like a potato. That is so dumb. Look at how long it goes, right up to the kneecap, maybe a little below it. It's got flippers for fins for feet, it looks like. I don't know, man. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That is an ugly alien. You know, this alien would be considered ugly when it comes to gray aliens. He's got no chin. He's got no symmetry in the body. That's one ugly-ass alien, isn't it? That alien never gets laid. No way. And check this out. Here's the armpit for that, and the other one's way up here. This is like the hunchback of Alien Dame. This poor, it looks like an old man. Look, he doesn't have his teeth anymore. It looks like an old man with no teeth. Holy shit, that's what that is. Anyway, that's an awful looking fake alien. Dumbest thing I've ever seen. Unbelievable. Proceed.
This. One of them was a guide who...
It's so dumb. It's so stupid. It's ergonomically incorrect. Is that the right thing? Did I say that right? Autotomically incorrect? Look at the jaws up there. This thing is way out of whack. Armpit up there, armpit down here. But I'm surprised it didn't have 4 legs. How come we never see any animals with 4 legs? I'd like to see an animal. You know, that would be a good alien. 4 legs, 2 arms. But instead of having like one hand, it splits and you have 2. So you have 5 fingers, 5 fingers, 5 fingers. You have 20 fingers. You want to get technical? 16 fingers, 4 thumbs. You really are an alien thummy. Go hitchhiking with this alien, I tell you what.
All the time was making jokes to us.
I love this one.
You know, the extraterrestrials are coming, they're going to pick you, and so on. Stupid things. At that time, I looked for him to ask him what it was, and he was inside his sleeping bag, covered to his face. Next morning, I asked him, what did we see? And he said, I don't know, that's a revelation from God. And I said, no, it was a lion. No, it's not a lion. Okay, it was a deer. No, it's not a deer. It's a revelation from God, and I don't do anything about that. All I saw, they were like 70, 100 meters away from us. This is a big cliff, impossible to go down. They were thin, they were big head, and phosphorescent to the feet. It's all I can tell you. And the eyes were...
You know what he's describing, the phosphorescent glow? It's like in the movie Cocoon. The aliens are glowing almost. Their energy's, around the body. Maybe, I don't know, whatever it is. That's what he's explaining. This I can't even say it in English, and he's trying it in Spanish English. Phosphorite? Phosphorus? Glow. All right. Now, the funny thing about this is, I remember when this came out. And in 2005, I believe it was, or 7. I think it was 5. No, it was 7. Jaime came back out, and he was talking about these alien dummies, these alien bodies that couldn't be dummies. And a question was asked later on, and he put it in one of the 3-hour movie things that he makes. A person said, well, why couldn't somebody make these mannequins? No, they couldn't. This is what he said back then. And he said it in this, but a little differently. They couldn't make a dummy because it's too expensive. See? And nobody could make a dummy like this. It's too much detail. It's too expensive. Nobody can do it. He said nobody could do it. What does he think? We don't have money here in America? Where are we? In Honduras? Mexico? I mean, come on, dude. Nobody could make this. It's a broke. Everybody live on the street giving away chiclets.
So bright. I compare the eyes like Venus when Venus is very, very bright.
So the eyes are like Venus. No, he didn't say penis. Venus. Venus! You don't know what Venus is? Does anybody know? It's Venus. You didn't know what it was? That girl is as bright as Venus.
Very bright eyes there. And this happened 2 years after they had the experience. And it's very possible that they were the same kind of creatures.
Oh.
Everybody remembers. Carlos Clemente remembers. You can ask him if, I don't know if he told you about it. And it's real. It's all I can tell you. It's an incredible case.
Todo comenzó.
Everything started.
Carlos, he said it. You can call him right now if you want. Call him up. He'll tell you right now. You know he's lying. Carlos, he said it. Call him. Get him on the mobile phone. No, he went to Venus. Oh.
One night on the 15th of September, during the anniversary of the Mexican independence, when the Lady Cuevas, skeptic of the...
It's Dave Scott! Even Dave Scott, working for the man. I'm proud of him, not. He shouldn't have done this, not. Got together with Jaime Maussan, everybody does it. Dave's okay. I'm teasing. And he sounds good. You could even hear his Canadian come out. It's fun. I always love the way Canadians talk. Everything's a boot. Oat. Hey, listen.
During the anniversary of the Mexican independence, when the Lady Cuevas, skeptic of the UFO subject, was...
Did he say Jose Cuervo?
Coming back to her house, driving in her car alongside her sister Erica. They were witnesses of a strange light flying over the area, and that was seen as well by other witnesses that live in the vicinity. Apparently, many saw a strange object in the shape of a disc that after a few hours descended to the cornfield behind the house of the Lady Cuevas. The drawings that she drew show us what the shape of the object was, as well as the small spaceships that came out of the big object, according to the witnesses' testimony. Witnesses that could confirm the veracity of the story.
That's Lady Chastity. Lady, what is that? Lady Shatterly?
Pues ahí están las imágenes de lo que totalmente pelón.
She's hot. Back then, forget about it.
Tenía boca, tenía nariz. No recuerdo haberle visto orejas. Lo que pasa es que en ese momento uno no se pone a ver de qué color son sus ojos ni nada de eso, ¿no? Era una impresión tremenda.
I kept looking at his penis. I wanted to see if it was a man or a woman. But this creature that you're seeing here, he looked like he slouched over. You see his arm and the head. Kind of looks like me. You guys remember this?
Te lo juro por mi madre, qué feo está. Diosito lindo, Erika, que Dios me perdone si no. Tú vas a ver en el video. Qué feo, ya se va Erika. Es un enano. Erika, qué horrible. Erika, qué horrible animal.
In the video, you could see a strange being that apparently was observing Lady Cuevas.
That's Juan Carlos. He always comes over drunk. That's how he looks.
In this image, we can even discern the antennas that the extraterrestrial had on its head, which...
Why are you guys taking a picture of me? This is my party hat.
it's turning and letting us see the head.
Seriously,
In the analysis
come on.
realized on a computer made by Professor Victor Quesada, we can appreciate details that at first glance aren't visible in the video. A strange instrument on the left hand of this being apparently emitted a strange...
What did he just say?
Instrument on the left hand of
A
this being
strange
apparently
instrument on the
emitted
left
a
hand.
strange energy that would affect the cabbage plant growing on the terrain, a plant that suffered important changes such as deformities on the leaves every 3 hours. Metapic
This
is
is it.
not a zone where the
This
UFO
is what that
sightings are
alien looks like.
unusual.
Look from
Since
the side.
1991, it started becoming a common phenomenon. This has been able to be witnessed by many people on different occasions. However, in this specific case, not only the inhabitants of the area could see a weird presence, but also the radar operators of the International Airport of Mexico City that were trying out new equipment, recorded with their antennas, saw a series of echoes during the same dates. And during the same time, not being able to explain what was going on, one of the operators went by helicopter to the site where the coordinates on the radar revealed this weird presence.
Is Dave translating it too? Because I'm not sure, FAP, what's going on? I'm with you. Does he have to translate it from Mexican to American? Is that what he's doing? Yeah, bad translation. Lost in translation. Lost in translation. I can't watch. You know, I get bored. Here's what it looked like. It looked like a wrinkly old Hispanic male. Juan Carlos. Look at these shady. Look at this thing. Is this in the way? All right, get out of there. Why doesn't that turn off? See, you shouldn't do this anymore. Go away. This red line should go away because then this would go away. All right. We'll do that. Oh, let me get rid of me. It's always about me. There we go. Look at it. I'm looking forward. Now I'm looking at you. I'm looking down because I'm ashamed. Then I go, what are you looking at? You're looking at me? What, am I funny? Am I funny to you? What do I am here to make you laugh? I'm here to amuse you? I can't do that. I wish I could do that voice. I'm here to amuse you. I'm here. How do you do that voice? Joe Pesci's hard. You talking to me? Anybody can do De Niro. Who gives a I have this really good story I want to pull up here. Guys, don't go anywhere. Stay right where you are. Let me pull this up. I just wanted to hear Dave say a boot. That's all that was about. I have this video. Ancient Chinese secret. Don't forget. Newest enemy. Ryan Sprague. Ryan Ryan. Either way. No respecto. Anybody who gives themselves a self-title of investigative journalist but never journalized themselves, you get put on the list. That's the goof on. What are we going to call that list? The goof on. The goof off? No, that wouldn't be right. What do we call it, guys? Does anybody know what we should be calling that? The people who are against the goof on or just plain liars. What do we call that list for us? It will be a thing. Anybody? Hey, Rich. I want to see. We all want to see you wear your Secure Team 10 hat. I have a Secure Team 10 hat? Which one am I wearing now? Oh, this hat. Oh, let me put it on. Secure Team. All right. It doesn't match the shirt. There we go. I think this is what you wanted. The wall of shame is already being used. The wall of shame is already done somewhere. I used to do that, and then I stopped doing it. We have to come up with something. The goof on, we'll come up with something. We'll come up with something. That's my Secure Team 10. Securing the borders 10 miles at a time. What can we call it? Here's a, you know what? I'm going to play this. This is a really good, scary video that I watched today. I mean, these are top 5 haunting ghost videos. Some of these are cool. I think this is one of the best ones I've seen, though, so I'm going to play it. Yeah.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Followed home. Over on the YouTube channel Ashes to Ashes, Dave and his brother Chris explore abandoned and sometimes supposedly haunted houses. In this investigation of a woman who says that she has been haunted by an evil entity that has followed her for most of her life, the guys pick up a very strange EVP.
Who's here?
It's me.
Get busy.
You do?
Yep. Is there anything that would like to, Is there anything that would like to, Is there anything
That's
that
a good
would
one.
like to,
That's
I'm gonna
crazy.
ask you to give us a sign up here.
Oh, God.
A creepy little voice seems to say, "Go with him." And Dave says that he thinks the evil entity in the house might have done just that. Since the investigation, he's heard sounds and voices in his home, especially in one particular hallway. And then, one day, his dog begins to act very strange.
Watch this.
Who is it?
Probably a kitty cat.
Who is it?
Shut up, dude.
Who's that?
Well, when you talk to the dog that way, that's the scary voice. He knows the scary voice. Nah, he coaxed the dog into it.
Who's down there?
That dog's a liar. That dog's lying. They're faking it. It's fake.
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Who is it?
Did you see it?
No. Oh no, did you see that?
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall.
Oh no. Dude, that's crazy creepy. That's creepy.
Some odd thing with pointy ears seems to be hiding around the edge of a door. And note that when Dave swings his camera back around, whatever it was is now gone. You can watch all of Ashes to Ashes Paranormal Investigations over on their YouTube channel. First ghost time.
Oh, by the way, after this, there was an EVP on my last show. While I'm talking, I think I know exactly where it is. 2 hours, 25 minutes. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, no, it was on Spaced Out Radio Saturday night. There was an EVP as I'm talking. So I want to go there now, kind of. Let's do that. I want to find the EVP that I heard, and I don't know what it's saying. I can't believe I forgot about this. Oh, I'm so angry right now. What a dick. Yeah. It was weird. I'm talking, and then something popped. I mean, you could hear the voice while I'm talking. Unless it's not. Let's check it out. By the way, had the #1 show this week on Spaced Out Radio again, as far as chat comments go. Well, nobody ever knows the numbers, I guess. I don't know them. But if you go by the excitability in the chat room, we're number one every week. And on Saturday night, really late. All right, let's pull it up. I'm just excited. Somewhat. A little bit. Where are all the shows? Oh, I don't want me. Is this how you get to all the shows? I'm logged in under GoofOn, that's why. How do I get to all the shows? Oh, here it is. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying. I don't know. Maybe you're not. I have fun. We're having fun. All right. Well, how do we move this thing a little quicker? It's moving. Is there a player? Can I fast forward this? Do I have to click on it? Oh, okay. It's going to start. I am your host, Rich Giordano. Turn it up!
That serves great food.
It's coming up. It should be right here.
Don Schmidt. If Don Schmidt's out
coming
there,
up.
Please call in. 623-242-2637. I like to talk Schmidt with you. So much has been talked about metamaterials. I'm sick to my stomach.
Hold on.
They can be in the form of UFO pieces, materials to be used in this regard. There are other definitions of metamaterials that don't have anything to do with the UFO phenomenon.
Oh no.
Dr. Nolan Now's Don Schmidt. If Don oh, it could be anything. All right, welcome back to the show.
I'm not finding it.
You know, these alien artifacts.
Hold on, let me go to my phone because it's different on the phone.
Are either fake or they're real. Now, the ones that I have here,
that's smart.
Let me put this in the chat room for you.
They're either real or fake, guys.
No, get that out of that. Doesn't go there. Do this. See? There you go. That is what I'm talking about now. These alien artifacts. Are they held by the government?
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. I just found it.
So much has been talked about metamaterials. I'm supposed to see if they're authentic. Dr. Gary Nolan, who used to work with TTSA and also works with Don Schmidt.
It should be at 120
out there. Please call. So much has been talked.
It'll be at 125.08.06 on my phone, so it should be the same here.
Talked about metamaterials. I'm sick to my stomach. They can be in the form of UFO pieces, debris, technological hardware, theoretically, not exclusive. I mean, we're talking about implants.
Come on.
Can't exclude that. To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, TTSA, Jacques Vallée, and others claim to possess samples, or at least are testing samples to see if they're...
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I can't believe I found it. 125, I'll start it. It's around 125.03.
Donnie. Technological hardware, theoretically, not exclusive. I mean, we're talking about implants. Can't exclude that.
Here it comes.
To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, TTSA, Jacques Vallée, and others claim to possess samples, or at least are testing samples.
Claim to possess samples is where I say it. And you hear what sounds like somebody saying, they got it, or you can hear them opening their mouth going, and it's not me because I've already started speaking. Let's go back, 125.03. Come on.
Technological hardware, theoretically.
Can't get it closer.
Not exclusive. I mean, we're talking about implants.
About 3
Can't
seconds.
Exclude that. To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, TTSA, Jacques Vallée, and others claim to possess samples, or at least are testing samples to see if they're...
Right after I say claim to possess samples. Listen.
Don Schmidt. Don Schmidt samples to see if they're authentic. Dr. Gary Nolan, who used to work with TD, technological hardware, theoretically, not exclude... I mean, we're talking about implants. Can't exclude that. To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, TTSA, Jacques Vallée, and others claim to possess samples, or at least are testing samples.
I don't know if you heard it. It's there, though. It's there. Hey, Chuck. Welcome back to the family. So I take you guys heard it. It's pretty weird. We'll do one more time.
Technological
it's
hardware,
about
theoretically,
3 seconds
not
after.
exclude. I mean, we're talking about implants. Can't exclude that. To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, TTSA, Jacques Vallée, and others claim to possess samples, or at least are testing samples to see if they're...
It's so weird. I think EVPs are the weirdest because they're so common. EVPs, that happened on the show, man. Saturday night. Right into the microphone. That's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. There's a lot of times where I'm wearing my, that's weird. I haven't heard it with the Bluetooth, but I used to hear it when I would plug in like the iPhone headphones. But since I went to the Samsung I bought the Beats, so I always have those in. But I would always hear my name. I used to walk Angus, and I'd hear Rich. And I'd turn around thinking somebody was like walking up on me fast. Nope. Very strange. I've heard my name throughout my whole life, probably 50 times. Yeah, it wasn't a lot. I know a lot of people hear their names being called. There was a ghost adventure show, and I still watch it. I really like it. I don't think the guys are faking it, but I think they're... Zach overacts, of course, but I think the evidence they get is really good. I think sometimes that when they get these spirit sessions, with the spirit box, oh, he said, I'm a copper. He's not Mickey Mouse. Come on, man. I was sitting on the couch the other night. And I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed listening to the EVPs that were coming over or whatever they said. We've got some fascinating, some incredible, some never heard. So I hear something that sounded like Jailbird Johnny, and they came up with something like he's going outside, like totally different. It's like nothing matched up with what I heard. But since I heard them say what they think it is, I kept hearing what they said it was and believed it. No, it's what I thought it was. What's wrong with what I said? It's just weird. That's why I don't like it when somebody gives me that answer before I should know it myself, which is very strange. EVPs are weird that way. Okay, so let me move on to something here before we get out of here. I want to take a look and see if anybody... Hold on a second. Don't forget. Don't forget. Keep your eyes on the prize, guys. Keep your eyes on... This is making me so angry. I don't understand why this has to happen now. You know what I mean?
Everything should be working flawlessly. All right. All right, this is silly. This looks silly. I don't even know if I could play it. You're gonna know. Ah! Jesus Christ! Holy crap, that was loud in my headset.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It is November.
Jerk off.
It is unbelievably, unseasonably cold in New England. The sun goes down at, 4:30.
Wow, that's amazing. The sun goes down, it gets cooler out. What a concept. Never heard of it before. I'm only 51 years old. I didn't know it got cold. I thought it got hotter when the sun went down. Excuse me. But if the sun is underneath you, wouldn't your feet be getting hot? Come on.
They have successfully shortened the amount of sunlight that we're getting on the planet, the plane, under the firmament.
Yeah.
And it's going to get worse. Be prepared. That's all I can possibly tell you. Go back to the first video I ever made. It's the same thing I've been talking about for 10 years. Be prepared. But I've never seen...
Oh my God, he's been around 10 years. Oh my God. He's been around 10 years. You know, we need to have a Richie from Boston purge. I think we're there. I think New Year's, we're purging 3 people. Oh, for each of the time zones. Yes. Now you're on top of things.
It ramped up the way it is right now. At any rate, use this website. Use the link that's in the description below. You save money. You prepare yourself, your family. You can remove fluoride from water. You can...
Because it's people. Anytime you want to eat something, grab a leg. Grab an eye. I eat the eyes. They're delicious. You don't know their eyes. They're flaky. But they were people, right? It's good. Get my Richie from Boston future prepper foods at the prepared, all at the will call section.
Store energy from any solar.
You don't even need to refrigerate it. It stays fresh in the heat in case there's a nuclear summer.
You can possibly
I digest.
And you can stack up on food. Anything over $99 they ship for free, and they do not give your information willingly. Long intro. Well, here's the deal. The intro shows you how to set yourself up for when everything gets shut off, for when the wildfires show up at your house, or for when there's absolutely no power or no heat. You will be prepared, and many people have decided to do that. You see what I'm saying? You see this video? I took this in my front yard. You notice the birds sitting on electrical wires with heavy metals in the atmosphere right...
Oh, those were birds? Oh, I didn't know what those were. I never saw anything flies before.
Above their head. I can make videos like this every single solitary day.
Nibiru's.
Notice that this large web is sitting right in front of the sun. And notice this lens flare. That's not another planet. That's not another sun. It's a lens flare.
Yeah, no, but here's the planet right there. It's Mars. And then you got Venus. It's Venus. Venus, whatever. Over here you got the Merc. That's what we call it, Mercury, Merc. Over here, what is this? That's Plutos. And the other ones are around the other end.
The camera's sitting on a tripod. If I move the camera...
That's a tree. Don't be alarmed.
That would move as well. But I didn't, and it didn't. So there's that. So don't be fooled by stuff like that, okay? Plenty of people have caught video of the sun.
Don't be fooled by these lens flares, but we're going to make believe now that there's this web that's going around the earth, just like in the movie Men in Blacks, and I don't mean to be racist.
Coming up with another sun over to its left or right. It happens. This green thing is a lens flare. I've proven that to you dozens of times, but I digress. That's not what
Hey, he digested.
This video's about, so let's stay on point. This morning, a large YouTube channel that seems to be basically impervious to censorship for whatever reason,
That's a big
keeps
word.
growing, no problem, etc. Look at this shit. Look at this. That's insane. That's squirrels. It just distracted me, but that is totally insane.
He's watching the video that he's seen 100 times, but birds are in the distance, and he got distracted by them. Oh, look, we're talking here. I'm making a video. Oh, birds. Oh, squirrels. Never mind.
Totally insane. This is the world we live in, and nobody notices that. At any rate. So I watched a video by another YouTuber this morning. And that is a very rare occurrence. But this person, who's been around for a long time, 1.7 million subscribers, never shown their face, etc., which is fine, does a video that's explaining things that I've been telling you about for years. Oh, it's Jason A.
Oh my God, Jason A. Seriously? This guy's another fearmongerer, but he hides behind the veil of God. He says a prayer in the beginning, in the middle, and then at the end of the video. I don't want to scare anybody, but this comes from Isaiah 4/9b, Constitution of the United States. He who cometh on uponeth, see the mooneth and the sunneth. He did not knoweth, but he kneweth. He is on earth and walking UFO Jesus.
Birds disappearing, bees disappearing, water.
So he shows pictures of a place with no birds and no bees. They're at the bee farm. I know.
Flooding in Venice, etc., etc.
Every year they have flooding in Venice. Duh. Hello. The city's going under the ocean. Or Mediterranean Sea. It's sinking. Dill hole. Oh, but then, no, there was a massive flood. Yeah, it rained. That's what happens when a city's underwater. It rains. There's more water.
Etc. Storms in Australia. This, that, and the other thing. Well, the problem with this...
Oh, we got David McFarland from Minlunga Safaris. He said the rain was so viperous that he was bleeding at the drops. I said the vein. Yes, I just shot up down the line. Got me in that foot in a heroin. What? He said got feet and mountain, got in a heroin. I heard heroin. Yeah.
This video, and the reason I'm making this video is...
There's the bees. Bees.
This is a video I put up in 2017, okay? So listen to this real quick. 2017. July 2017, 2 years ago. July 2017, and you can scour the...
Listen to his voice. He sounds like he's 8.
The internet with relative ease to find story after story after story about bees mysteriously, worrisomely dying off in prolonged, mysterious, a trend everywhere. You can find these stories absolutely everywhere. So there you go. I made a video similar to this video, but I made it 2 years ago. But here's the difference. This channel has decided to skirt the censorship that YouTube puts out. If you talk about chemtrails or geoengineering or anything like that, your video gets hit, period.
No, it doesn't.
Again, this video, I'm talking about bees, birds, animals, everything dying off, and nobody knows.
Watch this. Chemtrail, 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 Kennedy, assassination, Kennedy, chemtrail, 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 aliens, Kennedy, assassination, chemtrail. We'll see if my video gets taken down.
Why, bees getting dementia, and then I go right to the source, which is spraying the sky, Harvard, solar remediation, David Keith, geoengineering. And that's what gets your YouTube channel hit. But the problem is I have to do it. I have no choice. You have to talk about this stuff because these are all relatively new stories. The bees are disappearing. Birds are vanishing from North America. Animal die-off for 2019.
This happens You know, when I was growing up, they were talking about the forests will be depleted. Oh, they might be if it's the Matrix we're living in now. Oh, yeah. It's oh, yeah. I got stuck between two voices. Seriously, I mean, we've been talking about this forever. When I was probably 10 before, I remember it was in New York, so I was around 10. And I remember they were talking about how in 50 years, if we keep it up, our forests will be depleted to the point of no recovery. The oceans will have risen several feet, that they were talking about New York harbor, like the harbor, being flooded, and they're going to have to build these retaining. I remember all this because I remember driving alongside the ocean on the Lincoln Boulevard or Lincoln Highway, whatever the hell it was, going to the Lincoln Tunnel. That's right. And I remember saying that I can't believe by the time I'm 30, we'll have to build walls to keep the ocean out. Nothing's happening. Nothing. Very little spike in the water. It's rising, but it's rising because, yeah, the poles are melting in some places, but they're also thickening up on other places. I kid you not. The CO2 levels really don't matter that much. We lose species, hundreds of species every day, or 1,000 new species, or 1,000 species a day go extinct, whether it be an insect or bird or even a monkey maybe, who knows. But that stuff is happening all the time. Yes. We have almost doubled the population in 50 years. Isn't that amazing? 40%. Somebody looked that up. What was the population in 1968, the year I was born? Let's take a look. Global population. I'll take a look. Here we go. Let's take a look together, shall we? Population 1968. I was right. 3.5 billion. What did I do? Oh, to now? And, oh, this is 2017. So we were at 3.5 billion. Oh, that's 60. So 3.5 billion people. I was right. It's half what it is now. But let's take a look. I remember. That's why 7.7. So we've more than doubled the population in my lifetime. That's amazing shit. Oh my God. Can you imagine in your lifetime, 50 more years, there's going to be 15 billion people. They said when we get to 9 to 9.5 billion people, we would have hit the point of no return as far as the water, the ocean, all this stuff is it's not going to be able to sustain life on the planet. And that's around 20 years to 40 years from now. Probably 40 years. So just imagine in 20 years, we're going to be at the cusp of that is it. So I was born at the right time. In 20 years, I'll be 72, right? 71? I'll be dead by 68. I don't care. This is amazing. It is amazing. All right. Before we go, I said we were going to do the ad libs. So let's get to the ad libs. We're in the abductions series still. I'll leave it up like this. I'll do small me, big you, topside. Forgot about that. Hey guys doing? How you guys doing over there? Hey, you okay? You see everything? All right. All right. So let's get the all right, music. Let me get the music ready because we've only got about 7 or 8 minutes left. So the first thing I need, I want you guys to come up with it now, a verb ending in ing. For those of you who never played the game before, it's ad libs, but this is called Abducted by Aliens, and it's a series from Mad Libs. So right now we're doing Abducted by Aliens. So I tell the audience to give me a verb or a noun or an animal, a number. They give me what they want. So we're going to start up, we're going to start with licking. I like your style.
I think we talked about that. We've got licking. The next one is ending in ED. Like farted or squirted or sharded. We already have the ing. Sorry. I know there's a delay. I'm getting the music. I mean, I'm not. What am I, a pro? What do you think this is? I just want to get something special. My throat's starting to hurt. I need an ED. Okay, so what's the first ED? Pissed. That's a verb, and I need another one, so we'll use the one right after it. And the one after it was probed. Now I need a noun, a person, place, or thing. I'm trying to get the music up. You guys are flying. You guys are getting good at this. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I have to play non-copyrighted music. A noun. Bob Lazar, very good. Oh, let me get back to there. So I need a verb. Duck is a verb. I need an animal. Oh, that's the animal? All right, give me a verb. I need a verb. That's an action word. Come on. An out. No, we already got the bird. I need a verb, a verb, a verb. And then 3 nouns. Slam. Very good. Now I need 3 nouns. Person, place, or thing. Person, place, or thing. I need 3 of them. Oh, we got all the verbs. We've got them all. I need nouns. I need 3 of them. Person, place, or thing. I need 3 of them. Chase Kotsky. All right. Who else? A dog, cat, bird. We'll go with dog. And then the next one is car. No, I don't like that. Yeah, alright, we'll go with car. It could be funny, that's right, we never know. Now I need a place and a number. I need a place and then a number. Seattle, okay, Seattle it is. Very good. Oh, we already did that one. Why are you doing it again? Yeah. A place, Seattle, and I need a number. Come on, we're almost done. I'll pick the number tonight. 33. I was going to do 11, so alright, we'll go with 11. Alright, I'm going to go do it now, so let me clear the screen. Gotta rock out, gotta get the mojo. Come on, everybody. Outside. We're almost done tonight. I didn't look, it came up already. So now what happened to everything? It all disappeared on me. Can you do this? What's this one? Okay, we can do the show for that. Here we go. Here's the story. In 3, 2, go. I was licking along the sidewalk when an alien pissed me. I was probed into their Bob Lazar and it blasted off. Then the alien asked me to slam on the TV. I was surprised they spoke English. The aliens had a pet duck. We ordered a Chase Klotsky and it tasted good. As we came back into the galaxy, one alien asked me if I wanted a dog. I said no, but I would like a car. That was cute. He got it for me and then dropped me off at my Seattle apartment. Then I realized I had been gone for 11 years. Yeah! We did it. Good for you guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out, everybody. That was fun tonight. We'll be back Wednesday with some more Goof on Radio. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, you can donate to the cause at goofon.org. And visit the website, goofon.net, and join up for free. Turn this one off. All right, I'm Rich Giordano. Guys, enjoy the week. Don't let work get to you. I want to come back Wednesday happy. Take care, everybody. Yeah.